own language and culture. We can already find the first written Slovenian words in a sermon from the 10th century. For the Slovenians, reading in the Slovenian language was about worshipping God. This also includes Ivan Cankar, the most skillful writer to use the Slovenian word. This is why they trusted the greatest Slovenian architect, Jože Plečnik, with the creation of the National University Library. He was a leading architect of European modernism, leaving his creative signature on Vienna, radically denoting the image of Prague and changing Ljubljana into a recognizably European capital. Luxurious church altars show evidence of the artistry of its creators. Bold brushstrokes by Slovenian impressionists continue to astound us, such as the works of Ivana Kobilca. Secessionist architecture in the city convinces us of the longevity beauty can have. Contemporary graphic artists from around the world showcase their achievements at the Graphic Biennale in Ljubljana. Each piece from each era testifies to its period, its actuality and heritage for its future. Today, Slovenian fine arts look back to the Venetian Biennale and are shown in leading European galleries. Furthermore, Slovenian film producers receive the highest honors at the world film festivals. Slovenia has a special cultural ministry and ensures that there is a budget for it to help artists in its small but demanding market. Accessibility to such top-level creations as an amateur occupation is integrated into the foundations of Slovenian cultural policies. This is why joining the European Union has been easier. Instead of a fear after preservation, expectations to enrich the cultural identity have prevailed. The same will happen when the great Slovenian artists like Prešern, Cankar, Plečnik and Kobilca are removed from daily circulation to a safe place, the hearts of people. Holidays are the desire to experience something undreamt of and something stimulating. Slovenia is alive with natural, cultural and ethnological diversity and is like no other place on earth. If you are an adrenaline buff or someone who enjoys the untouched natural, if your happiness is mobile and vibrant like the Soča trout, which has a unique color, and if you like whirlpool waters, then come to Slovenia. If you want the greenery of the virgin forest or the whiteness of the snow-capped slopes in the same day, and see all this before the sun sets somewhere in the direction of Venice, exchange your skis for a jet ski and enjoy the azure waters of the Adriatic Sea with its impressive Mediterranean towns. If you are attracted by the magnificent mysticism of underground caves, covered by an eternity of soluble limestone veils and lace that beautifies them, then the Postojna cave is for you. Its beauty is unique, and it has a unique railway network.
Look at this. What do you think? That looks great, doesn't it? What do you think?
If holiday making for you means pampering your body and spirit, if being healthy, feeling good and physical appearance are important values to you, then cross the threshold into Slovenia, a thermal country where health goes hand in hand with modernity. For everyone whose holidays are actually work, knowledge and business, Slovenia is a crossroads of new business experiences with every comfort and modern convenience you may require. If you like to win, then playing golf on a course with a view That is not just a journey from hole to hole, or you enjoy the American-style casino atmosphere, then Slovenia is an absolute win for you. If you are interested in what dreams are made of and how many times you have to row to get from a dream to reality, then come to Bled. Poets called it an image of paradise, and the wishing well on the island, which is in the middle of the lake, still makes secret wishes come true today. Sometimes the present is the past, with everything that is most noble, with everything that is in children's fairy tales, where knights still fight for their young damsels. One of the foundations of Slovene identity is being well organized and having a general concern for the cultural landscape. That is why it is no wonder that Slovenian cities are winning prizes for the best-kept European city in the Entente Florale. Don't worry, only ancient rafts float past ancient cities. Holidays never do. We hope that your stay in Slovenia is better than you expected. Thanks to its robust macroeconomic performance, Slovenia is a synonym for a prosperous country with developed economy and advanced technology, at the crossroads of the trade and transport routes. Blessed by natural beauties, Slovenia builds on its history and tradition combined with entrepreneurial spirit. It's a democratic, politically stable and safe country and a member of the European Union from May 1st, 2004. Quality is a Slovenian trademark. Slovenian companies take pride in their corporate culture, high business ethics and flexibility. The Slovenian Chamber of Commerce and Industry provides information, advice and links to help you turn your business potential into success. As a one-stop resource for your first contact with the Slovenian economy, the Chamber will arrange meetings with potential business partners. Slovenia has another competitive advantage, its people. Workforce is well educated and highly skilled. Language and computer skills are strong, professional ethics and loyalty match Western values. 16% of the workforce has university and 62% secondary education, and there is a strong link between the corporate sector and universities. Scientific and research institutes are internationally known. Slovenia is well situated to serve markets of Central, East and Southeastern Europe. It has all the attributes of a trade, distribution and logistics hub. Slovenian people share their land with other peoples and lived in different political systems, useful when dealing with Southeastern Europe. Slovenia's vicinity to the key EU markets is not the only reason why almost 3/4 of its exports go there. Modern transport infrastructure and 2 European transport corridors intersect at Ljubljana. International airports, telecom infrastructure and less than 100 inhabitants per square kilometer mean that traffic jams are rare and the information highway is extensive. In Slovenia, business and pleasure go hand in hand. Business travelers soon come back as visitors and many holidaymakers decide to relocate to Slovenia. There is so much to see and enjoy, and so many national dishes and superb wines to taste. These faces of Slovenia create a vibrant business environment. Slovenians are resourceful and innovative. The number of innovations per employee is high, and market-oriented R&D projects help strengthen competitiveness. Slovenia participates in EU projects aimed at industrial cooperation. It has industrial clusters and strong networking, just like in other developed economies. Slovenia boasts a couple of hundred years of industrial tradition. Manufacturing industries grew fast in the 70s and the 80s of the last century, when metal processing, wood processing, paper, textile and footwear industries were strong. In the early 90s, capital-intense industries gained momentum as demand for modern technologies and knowledge grew strong. Electrical industry, chemical and pharmaceutical industry with IT came to the forefront. Together with car component manufacturers, they have a key role in Slovenia's economy and post strong export figures. The service sector grows fast and accounts for 60% of value added in GDP. The Slovenian economy is experiencing a long period of prosperity and growth. The quality of life feeds on economic and political stability, the working environment is pleasant, and opportunities are abundant. We know these things for a fact, and we invite you to share in Slovenia's performance in the EU and beyond. There are many covered markets in Slovenia where all types of produce are sold, both imported and homegrown. This also includes the variety of biological life, the diversity of the landscape and climate in Slovenia, with so many different culturally distinct regions in the middle of forest, which cover more than half of Slovenia. Here there are bears, wolves and lynxes, species already extinct in most of Europe. The brown bear population is one of the healthiest in Europe. Slovenia offers the opportunity to photograph wild animals in their natural environment. There are also some dog Slovenian breeds, including Istrian, Posavski and the Slovenian Alpine Hound. Slovenian lakes and rivers are teeming with fish and a great enticement to anglers. Slovenia has a quite unfavorable natural conditions for farming, as 3/4 of all farmland lies in high mountain ranges, hills or karst regions. This is why most farms are small, almost 60% being between 1 to 5 hectares. This is also why only 5% of the people work in agriculture, and farming contributes only 3% to GDP. The most important branch is stock breeding. Slovenia is otherwise a net importer of food: vegetables, fruits, cereals, cereal foods, meat and meat products being imported the most. Beverages, alcoholic beverages, vinegar, meat and dairy products are the most important exports. Slovenia's landscape is an extremely diverse habitat and has the most diverse flora and fauna in Europe, with a relatively high preservation of natural resources. Agricultural policies are aimed at increasing agricultural development in regions where farming is difficult, environmentally friendly cultivation, a restructuring of farming and the food industry, and complete development of rural regions. The aim is to maintain the population in these areas and the traditional rural regions and environments. We are encouraging the preservation and development of the natural, historical and cultural heritage with programs to ensure opportunities for rural development, which should serve as a potential for the development of tourism. A stay in the countryside provides an escape from everyday life in a natural environment where you can experience working on a farm or more relaxing activities. Afterwards, a walk along an idyllic wine route to taste the excellent Slovenian wines offers a chance to enjoy the diversity of Slovenian regions. We do not only harvest wheat in Slovenia, We also harvest salt in the traditional way, a rarity these days. The tradition of alpine dairy farming is a part of the distinctive, idyllic mountainous cultural landscape, yielding homemade products, which you can try in a friendly shepherd's lodging. Cheese making